What is going on, everybody? It's your observant lineman, Uche Nwaneri, and this is Trench Warfare. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Kickoff, where we take a look at the first matchup of the NFL season between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs, a rematch of the AFC Divisional Round playoff from 2019. Deshaun Watson, on a new contract with the Houston Texans, faces off against Patrick Mahomes, the $500 million man out of Kansas City. But this game is going to be decided in the trenches, the Hogs up front. Let's take a look at the Houston Texans as they get ready for this Thursday night showdown against those Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium. Let's take a look at the 2019 stats for the Houston Texans offense. Total offense, they're ranked 13th. Passing, they're ranked 15th. Rushing, they were ranked 9th. And receiving, they were ranked 14th in 2019. But let's take a look at the biggest stat that only the Hogs really care about, the sacks. In 2019, the Houston Texans ranked 9th with 49 sacks over the season. Now let's take a look at their starting lineup. At left tackle, Laramie Tunsil. At left guard, Max Scharping. At center, Nick Martin. At right guard, Zach Fulton. And at right tackle, TYTUS Howard. All right, so we're going to start this at the beginning of the game. First play of the game in a 3-by-1. The Houston Texans like to run a quick pass game, so it gives their offensive linemen the opportunity to get their hands on their defensive linemen quickly, keep them from jumping up in the air to deflect anything. And on this, you can see they throw a little bubble screen here, but it's a nice pocket, nice and solid, quick throws, keeping your offensive linemen from being exposed to the defense. So that's a good play call. Didn't gain much yards, but for the O-line, it works. Looking at it from the end zone picture, got to identify your 4-down linemen. Kansas City runs a lot of different fronts, so knowing who your 4-down is essential to getting them blocked up correctly. And we'll look here at the snap of the ball. You're going to see the O-linemen get their hands on these D-linemen quick. Not much to it, it seems, but a lot of times in these quick passes, if you let the defensive linemen get their hands in the air, they can be disruptive to the ball. Second down, second play on offense, 2nd and 9. Let's check out the pocket with Deshaun Watson back at the quarterback position. Now this is a 3-by-run. They're running a counter. Don't get many yards on it. We take a look here from the end zone. If you're paying attention to Tyrann Mathieu, he's actually setting up to run a blitz. They're running a dog off the edge with the nickel and with the linebacker. 53 is going to be the call here for the O-line. That is the Mike backer of those three. Running back's going to look to get inside of this kick-out block by the tight end. It's really a slide more so than a counter of any type. So that tight end is going to actually cross the formation to block out on the widest defender. That would be 55. And you're going to need to get a good push on the backside. Can't allow any penetration. And like I said here before, if you're looking at Tyrann Mathieu, he's definitely showing that he's going to come on a blitz. That defensive end 92, he's angled a little bit towards the inside, so this right tackle should actually be aware for that slant to the inside that he just got. A little penetration there, not much movement up front, and it gets stopped for pretty much no gain. 3rd and 8. Let's take a look at the pocket. This is an empty set, so as an offensive line, you got to be aware for any kind of blitzes to the inside. You have to protect those A gaps and allow the quarterback to actually take anything coming from the outside, which in this case, I think they're going to be running a 5-down. Every lineman has to be on their defender, and they have a good pocket here. Houston likes to go with the quick pass game so that they don't have their guys out there exposed for long periods of time. Like I said before, 49 sacks last season, definitely something that they did to try and rectify that situation. But right here with the front, you've got 59 lined up over the center, so we've got to respect that. They're going to go with a 5 down, which means every guy's going to be one-on-one on their defenders, and anything that threatens the inside has to be taken care of by the lineman. Now, I don't like the set that we have here from our right tackle. He actually turns to the sideline far too early in his kick set. He needs to get a little bit deeper instead of setting so wide out to 55, but he's turned already. So that gives 55 a two-way go to try and dip under him or swim to the inside. As for the right guard, I think he's actually pretty good here. He wants to get his head inside a little bit more. Don't want to show any kind of threat to the inside for the quarterback, because that's really going to put him in a position where he may tuck the ball and hesitate on the throw. But in this situation, he's okay right here. As long as he gets his hips back to the inside and works back inside, he should be good. Our center and our left guard and left tackle, these guys look to have everything pretty solid in terms of their technique. I would like to see the left tackle not be on his heels a little bit like he is here. He's a little bit flat-footed with his left leg, but he's on his heel with his right leg. That can get him off balance. 94 can make a move on that if he's paying attention to it later in the game. But it looks like they're pretty solid up front. Again, quick passing game, so you don't have to worry about too much there. First and 10, ball on 37. Looks like they're starting in a 3-by-1 here, but they're going to motion that tight end over, put them in a 2-by-2. Let's check out what the pocket looks like here on the pass. Got a good pocket, nice and solid. Deshaun can look and check on his checkdowns. He can go through his reads. This is the kind of pocket you want to have. There may be a little bit of leakage late, but at the point of attack, you want to be able to keep those guys from getting any kind of push into the backfield. The right guard actually does get pushed back a little bit here. We'll take a look at it from the end zone. Now, again, you got to pay attention to how Kansas City lines up. They do these formations to try and confuse offensive linemen, but right here you're looking at a straightforward 4-down rush. 54 is actually, looks like he may be spying on the quarterback, but they're dropping down into their zone. So let's take a look at the right tackle here. His hands are wide. He's a little bit on the balls of his feet with his right leg. You want to get your knees a little bit more bent there. You want to have your hands inside nice and strong. I'd probably give him a minus for that. Our right guard, he's getting a bull rush straight down the middle. Initially, he looks like he's pretty good, but as you can see, once the film gets going, he gives up a little bit too much push, and that's something that is really not optimal for how you want to block somebody with nobody in the backfield to protect the QB. Our center and our left guard, they're teamed up on 91. They've got him handled pretty solidly. And our left tackle, he's engaged pretty well here. Hands are inside. He's got a good firm base. Doesn't give up any kind of push. Good job by the O-line. Right guard could do a little bit better, but overall, good job. Looks like this is going to be a run play, I formation. They're actually running another slide here. Good yardage on that run. Let's check it out from the end zone, see what the O-line looks like. Looks to me that they're pushing this called backer all the way out to 32. You've got the fullback and the tight end sliding across the formation. That's going to pull 54 and 55 away from where they want to get the ball at. But if you're looking at the O-line here, everybody's on the same angle. They've got their shoulders at a 45-degree angle, and they're running off the ball, which is exactly what you want. Get those D linemen moving. 77 here, I feel like he actually took the wrong guy. And if you're looking at 66, he's curling it back because he realizes that he has the wrong guy. 54 is actually the guy that 77 should be on, and he ends up making the play there. So probably a mental error. Looks like they're going out to the slot once again on this. I think they're actually changing this. The quarterback's changed it, but they're turning the protection to the left. Now, this protection is an offensive line's best friend. Turn protection, solid pocket. Turn protection is a zone protection. So on the offensive line, everybody is setting to their left to protect that inside gap. You've got help on your back, so you don't have to worry if a guy wraps back around. And in this formation, with this kind of protection, you're going to turn to the widest threat. So the left tackle is going to slide all the way out. regardless of who it is. If they're coming off the edge, he is responsible for that. Now, as you'll see here, the right tackle and the tight end actually set out to their right. I'm not so sure that that's exactly what they were supposed to be assigned to do. I think that the right tackle is supposed to come down into that B gap, and the tight end is supposed to come with them, with the running back picking up anything off the edge behind them. But this is turn protection, and you can tell that each one of the linemen is basically sliding to the left, and these guys are protecting their inside with their presence. So you don't want to set too far and vacate, because that opens up gaps in the zone protection. But they're able to do a good job here, getting their hands on these guys early, holding them at the line, and with a quick throw from Deshaun Watson on a blown coverage, they're over the top for a touchdown. I personally feel like in order for Houston to have a best opportunity at winning this game, they're going to need to have quick throws that they put out there each and every play to take advantage of that quick passing game that they have. Definitely is going to be a situation where they don't want to be exposed too often with the pass game, so they're going to have to run the ball well to have a good shot at beating the Kansas City Chiefs. These are the Super Bowl champions, so you can expect they're going to come out with a high motor, energized, in front of their home crowd for the first time since they won the Super Bowl. It's going to be something big for them. It's going to be an electric atmosphere, and I hope that you guys are ready to be back to football. I'm your observant lineman, Uche Nwaneri. I appreciate you guys very much for checking out this video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the Observant Lineman if you haven't already done so. I will talk to you guys on the next video. Trench warfare. Peace.